Hi there, Andrew Caresi is here with Audio Bro. Let's look at the Symphony Series String Ensemble Articulation page. When you load a patch, it will load up like this. Just click on the word articulation and you'll get a menu like this. Now, the way this is right here, you can simply click on various different articulations and you'll see them updated here on the bottom. Now, if you click twice, for example, like one and then click again, you'll see a list of all the available articulations that you can put into this key switch slot. Now, this key switch slot is for F0, which you can see is this green dot here, which corresponds to this key right here, F0. Now, if you want to change any of the key assignments, you can go into this edit page. When you open up this edit page, you see all of your available articulations at your disposal. And you can just click on them. You can change the articulation per key switch. Let's say you want to have pizzicato right here. And let's say you want the key switch to be something different than what it is right down here. If you grab this key, you can see as I'm dragging it right down here, that green key is being assigned to different keys. So the key switch is being moved depending on where you want to have it. I'm going to put it back to where it was. And here you have a volume knob. So you can control the volume of that articulation. So if I play a pizzicato, you can change per articulation the volume so that you can get a good balance of all the articulations and their volumes for your setup. By default, we've made sure that all the articulations have a nice volume setting for you, and they all interact nicely together. Now, beyond key switching, you can also use the MIDI CC to do key switching. Personally, I use key switching with keys, but here you can decide how you want to key switch between notes within a range of continuous controllers. Right here, the continuous controller is 11. So you can choose what kind of articulation based on the CC11 is set up. Now, you can change this to another CC as long as you map it to whatever you have on your keyboard controller. You'll be able to continually change it in real time. And the nice thing about this is it will chase MIDI. Let's put it back to keys. So now it's being switched in the traditional manner with key switches. You can also decide to layer key switches. For example, let's say you want to have pizzicato and staccato together. Let's change this to staccato, and we have pizzicato right here. Let's put the pizzicato to the same key switch as the staccato. So let's change this to F0. Now, when you play F0 and you play a note, you'll get a combination of pizzicato and staccato. And you can change the balance by writing this fader right here. So that's just an example of how you can layer different articulations onto the same key switch so you can customize your template and your key switching to your needs. Next, you can also change the velocity ranges. So let's say, for example, on staccato, you want the velocity range to be from 1 to, let's say, 74. And in pizzicato, you want to go from 75 to 127. Now, as you play softly, you'll get staccatos. And as you play hard, you get pizzicatos. This can be useful for combining staccatos and spiccatos and other articulations. It's really up to you. Lastly, you can clear the slot by clicking this. What this will do is we'll get rid of the articulation and it will unload it from the RAM. This can be very useful if you want to set up an initial patch, which we'll go into in another video for power users. So there you have it. This is a very easy way to add articulations to any key switch. You can dictate which key you want to have active, and you can layer them. I hope you found this helpful, and thanks for watching.